Morning. Are all set. All right. Welcome to the Selma City Council special meeting on November 3rd, 2023. It is 11:12 a.m. I'm just kidding. It's 9:30 a.m. in the Selma City Council chambers at 1710 Tucker Street in Selma, California. The teleconference phone number is 301-715-8592. The webinar ID is 891-6864-5005. When on the phone, if you wish to address council during the public comment portion of the agenda, press *9 to raise your hand and we'll select you from the meeting queue. Press *6 to unmute and mute yourself. Would you call the roll, please?
Councilmember Guerra.
Here.
Councilmember Mendoza Navarro.
Here.
Councilmember Trujillo.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Cho.
Here.
Mayor Robertson.
Here. Potential conflicts of interest. Any council member who has a potential conflict of interest may now identify the item and recuse themselves from discussing and voting on the matter. Agenda changes or deletions. To better accommodate members of the public or inconvenience in the order of presentation, items on the agenda may not be presented or acted upon in the order listed. Additions to the agenda may be added only pursuant to California Government Code Section 54954.2b. Oral communications. At this time, any member of the public may address the City Council regarding any item on the special meeting agenda over which the council has jurisdiction. No action or discussion will be taken on any item not on the agenda. Issues raised will be referred to the city manager for review. Members of the public are asked to limit their remarks to 3 minutes. Our first item, well, let's check and see if we have any oral communications. Do we have anybody on the phone or online who would like to say anything? With that, we'll move on to our one and only item on the regular business agenda, which is the consideration of a resolution awarding Central Valley Training Center agreement to Fresno Economic Development Corporation.
Good morning, council members and mayor. The Central Valley Training Center is a workforce development program that is funded by the High-Speed Rail Authority. Currently, we have a contract with the Fresno County EDC that is set to expire next month. So to continue the services, the city initiated the request for proposal process, and we opened that window up. We opened that proposal up in October 10th and it closed October 25th. We received one proposal from the Fresno County EDC. And after consideration, we reviewed their proposal and we are recommending that City Council award the professional service agreement to the Fresno EDC for the administration of the Central Valley Training Center.
Thank you. Does council have any questions? Anybody like to say anything from the folks at EDC? Welcome. Thank you for showing up this morning. Oh, great. Welcome High Speed Rail also. There she is.
Well, good morning, Sherry Neal, Chief Operating Officer for the Fresno County EDC. This has just been a great partnership since 2020, and it's been an impactful program. It's been very beneficial. It's a joy when we have graduation to see each and every one of you that attend graduation, because it means that this program is important to the city of Selma as well. And so I get so happy when I see you all at graduation. I think that just by this current cohort that we have, I believe we have 27 students enrolled in our current cohort. We've had over 1,500 apply to the program since 2020. And so it speaks to the need in the 4-county region of this program and the need for the program. So I just want to thank you for your continued partnership.
Anybody from council with any comments at this time?
Mr. Mayor, I have a couple of comments, and I just want to let you guys know that it's been really an honor to come together and unite and see all the kids that have been graduating. I have missed a couple of them, but I've seen the majority of them, and I'm really proud of all the production level. And I think one of my comments would actually go back to the city council and understand that, as we, the council, are moving forward with developments, we should also adhere to say to ourselves that, and I don't know if this goes with the administrative part or with the city council part or the city manager part, is that, we're going to be building a fire department. And I think that it would be it would be just for us to start thinking about the kids that are graduating, keeping them in mind and keeping them so we can turn around and say, hey, not only are we going to train you, but we'll go ahead and turn around and give you some jobs so we can see and we can actually show the footprint of what actually has to happen. You know, many years ago, we had a police department built and we had 5 or 6 union workers come here and tell us the importance that we're from Selma and told us the importance of what it takes to become to be in a union and to be, and I'm a union guy. I've been 24 years with the city concrete company and I retired, but I believe that we should, as I'm saying this to the council, is that we could put our foot forward and say, you know what, our next projects that we have coming in, if they're going to have to be prevailing wage, we should commit at least some of our students to work for them. So that's the only comment I have. But aside of that, I really commend you guys for everything you've done. I see you back there. I appreciate all the work you guys have been doing for us. And I think that joint venture has really been helpful to this community.
And I would just like to say that I appreciate each and every one of you as well, because for the most part, I've attended, I think, maybe every single graduation except one. And the work that you guys do is amazing. Coming together and helping these students is one thing that we talked about. I think at the beginning we had a few little nits here and there, but other than that, I think overall from when it started into now and how you're placing these students is, it's just on point. So I really appreciate that because, these are the things that we get back from these students, especially the ones that are from Selma, because we know their parents or so forth, but I think you guys are doing an amazing job and I'm very, very pleased. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you for coming today. I just want to echo the sentiments of my peers here. And I had to miss, a couple of the graduations because I have to work myself. But one of the things that I think is a great idea that Councilmember Trujillo mentioned was, we do have projects that we're building and the fire station is a really big, important one. And so one of the things, I don't know if this is something that we can do when, putting the RFP out there is, having one of those caveats on there, to specify that to reach out to this program, to be able to have the graduates get their hands on. I know I saw some of the pictures of them working on the this project on Golden State. And so it's just, my husband was in the concrete business as well. And so to hear him say, oh, I poured cement there, that would be great for these students to say, hey, I built that fire station, or I built this in Selma and, or wherever it is. And so I think that what you guys are doing, the program that you do is amazing. And just, as long as I'm here, and even if I'm not here, I continue to support you. Thank you.
I would echo all that as well. I was honored to speak. Thanks to Sherry and her talking points. She always keeps me on task on the statistics. 1,600 applicants, 2/3 are from Fresno County, 130 graduates. Out of that, 20% are Selma people. So it's really having a local impact, and it's just amazing. And I was honored to speak at the last graduation and say exactly that about how we do need folks from the program who are going to be working on the fire station, and not just that, other construction projects that are coming up in the future. Selma's growing, and this is the ideal program and the ideal feeder program for those projects. And it's great to keep it local, and it's great to see these young men and women and not so young men and women in this program getting a second chance to make an impact in life and make a positive contribution. It's just a great program. And I, for one, am really honored that that Selma is able to host this. And thank you. And looking forward to that continued partnership with EDC and the High Speed Rail Authority. It's been really good, and the Building Trades Council as well. So it's been a real success so far, and looking forward to continue that.
Yeah, good morning. I'm fortunate I actually attended every graduation, and it's great to see each group has their own personality. And, thank you guys for giving them the opportunity. But what I could see in their faces is that they can see in the future, they have hope. So thank you guys very much.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, is there a motion to approve?
Yes, I
I'll
make
make
a
a
motion.
motion.
I'll second.
We had a first and a second and
Oh,
you want to call the roll?
Sorry, I know we had two.
First and second.
Councilmember Mendoza Navarro,
Yes.
Councilmember Guerra,
Yes.
Councilmember Trujillo,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Cho,
Yes.
Mayor Robertson.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. With that, we will move on. We have a meeting on Monday, so I don't know if anyone wants future agenda items at this point, or if we could just wait until Monday for that. Okay? And we are adjourned. Thanks, everybody, for coming out.